Travel is right around the corner, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has updated its COVID-19 testing guidance for travelers, including those taking vacations within the United States. The agency is now advising everyone, including those vaccinated and boosted, to get a COVID-19 test no more than 3 days before a trip. Western Mass News reporter Kristen Burnell joining us live with this story. Kristen.
Mary, I took questions to a local travel agent to see how this might impact the upcoming vacation season. And I also spoke with a local doctor to hear his thoughts about this updated COVID-19 guidance for travelers.
We're still kind of surging in this Omicron wave, and we haven't really peaked yet. So if the expectation is that we're going to get more cases and significantly more as we move along over the next 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks.
New COVID-19 guidance from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, now recommending that all travelers get a COVID-19 test at least 3 days before taking a trip, even if it's within the United States. Western Mass News spoke with an infectious disease doctor from Bay State Health to see if he believes this is a good added measure.
You want to make sure that you're okay before you leave, and if you develop symptoms when you get there or when you come back, you want to know, was it something that was already incubating when I was still home and just developed symptoms when I was wherever I went? Or is it something that I caught where I was and brought it back home?
The CDC previously recommended testing before travel for people who were not vaccinated or up to date with their booster shots, and still requires it for international travelers coming into the U.S. AAA spokesperson Mark Shieldrop tells us that despite the CDC's recent updated COVID-19 travel guidance, he expects travel to return to 2019 levels as Memorial Day approaches.
At this point in the pandemic, most people at this stage either feel comfortable about traveling or don't. So a lot of folks have been flying over the past year.
We asked Shieldrop advice for travelers if they do end up testing positive before vacation.
If there is a concern about your trip getting canceled or some other issue coming up because of COVID, that's one reason why we really encourage people to get trip insurance. And make sure that when you're getting that trip insurance, there is a provision in there to cover COVID-related situations.
Shieldrop also believes people traveling domestically will follow the CDC's advice and take a COVID-19 test ahead of traveling.
For many people, stocking up on test kits and testing before you fly is a good idea. And a lot of people, I think, will be doing that.
Shieldrop also recommends that travelers continue to look to the CDC for the latest travel guidance. Reporting live in Springfield, Kristen Burnell, Western Mass News.